Well, hello there. Here we are playing Dragon Age: The Veilguard on PlayStation 5. We are continuing from the last stop. We are at the lighthouse center. We need to enchant the equipment. Only Eve left. Ability critical. It's reduce cooldown by 10%. I'll take that. %10 there, 10% there. Oh, we need to talk with Dash. Wait, we didn't talk with them. Look, Canis.
The sauce is just cheese?
And the pasta water. Yes, and it has to be good cheese.
That shouldn't work. The sauce should break apart.
And even cooking is more complicated than magic, sometimes.
Okay, they talk. Good talk, good talk. Useful. Now we got Dash. Hear what she's got to say. She's here.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
Let's do that, huh? And Dash. Oh, Veilguard. What the hell? We will bring, of course, Dash and the Eve. Have to make up to the knee because we didn't save her town. Why the hell they not talking? Oh, this is the new area here. Oh yeah, I've been here. Go up. Start conversation. Or is it the Lord of Fortune bar? Or let's Tash show off her dragon knowledge.
I saw the Hivernal flying by with my own eyes, big as the sky, and ready for the lords to come be heroes. We take it down, and the village nearby will eat like kings and love us for it. It had bright red and blue scales. They'll be worth a fortune, even beyond the Horde.
That's not a Hivernal. You saw a Calton's on. And she's acting normal. She's not one of the dragons blighted by the gods. Going after her would get us killed for no good reason.
For the Horde, you're sure of the breed?
How do you know it's a Colton's on?
Cutter said the scales were red and blue. Hivernals are dark all over.
Scales could have caught the light from the sunset. It was flying awfully high.
Hivernals fly like chickens. They do little hops to pounce or clear a ravine. They don't soar. You saw a Kaltenzan. Fight it, and you'll be dead and frozen before it lands.
Aw, sorry, Cutter. Tarsh gets final say. We leave the Kaltenzan alone.
You think I can't fight a dragon just because I don't breathe fire?
You can't fight a dragon because you don't know what you're doing.
Fine. You're the expert.
I like when you talk shop. Cutter has something to prove. Oof. Can't you do? Oh, I can. We don't need Cutter. Yeah, he's got something to prove, but let's do that.
I guess Cutter's really trying to make a name for himself.
Good way to get killed.
There's rumors of another dragon off to the west. Heard anything, Tarsh?
Yeah. Not sure if it's blighted like the ones that attacked Minrathous and Treviso. But it's killing people in villages near Arlethan Forest. They need help.
Well, that's glory.
It's fire breather. They always have lairs with a horde.
And there's gold. Tempted yet?
We might be able to spare the time for a dragon hunt.
Can't wait to see what you find. Now, has Tarsh told you about fighting a Gamadon storm rider in the middle of a typhoon?
Best time to catch him.
Oh, it was glorious, Rook.
Okay. So I cannot get inside.
Free tactical sheath with any purchase, worth at least 50 gold.
Tactical sheet, what the hell? Let's rank up. Words of Fortune. Let's see what they have. This isn't even occupied, I don't need that. This one's not occupied, I don't need that. I don't need that either. This is dash. This is... Oh wow, it's going to the level 8. Holy crap, that's a lot. 90, 300, 290, 400. I don't know. This one is not occupied. Oh my god, it's going to level 8. I cannot compare it with what I have. Your damage gains 100% penetration for 10 seconds. We can buy that one. Grants invulnerable on potion use. Plus 100 health. This epic ring, 4 rage on kill, 15% regeneration, 50 maximum rage. Numbing herbs. Takedown damage. Memento. Ordinary pots. Memento, seemingly ordinary pot of remain origins. Food cooked in it always seems to taste like the most happily feeling childhood meal. What the fuck over here? Oh, we will buy this one. Love buying these appearances. I don't know about this one. Let's buy it. Cheap. Let's leave the rest for now.
Oh, then some helmets.
Oh, what the hell? He was talking about some dragon. This is Crossroads. Shades of the Blight. Oh, we've done so much. Let's try to kill this guy. Wait. Try to kill the big boy. The big boy. So I go here. Okay. Do I have enough of these? Yes. What the hell is this?
It's quiet. That spirit we've been chasing must be waiting inside.
You ignored each warning, scoffed at every taunt. With every death, I tasted freedom. For without the door seals, I can take on a worthy foe at last. Witness the greatest treasure of the dead.
It's the demon in an undead dragon.
Hey! Sorry. Demon! You are not a dragon! Get out of that body!
The fight won't be pretty.
What the fuck? Fucking bitch. Fucking hell. I don't think I'm ready for this.
Now it's your turn.
Only 96%.
Closer on the left.
What the fuck?
Get clear.
Oh, fuck you. Fucking hell, he was up there.
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
Oh, fuck you. Oh my god.
A door safely locked for ages. And how swiftly you came to plunder.
My job, sir.
Clear out.
69. Oh my god.
Let's see what you got.
Got you covered. Got things ready.
Oh my god, they're not healing.
Watch your right.
No. I don't have a chance against this guy. I don't have a chance against that guy, that's it.
We've much to examine.
Prepare well. We shall meet
A
again.
fine day.
Well, not really. Can't do this, can't do this. Can't do this. Can't do this. So we are continuing the story. Shades of the Blight. The team pursues leads that reveal disturbing information about the spread of the Blight, but also gains some unexpected aid. Meet Morrigan at the Goblet Swan. Return to Dogtown via the crossroads on fast travel. Erganan and Galenane forces are at work in many places. Fortunately, the team already has contacts who have begun pushing back. Lady Morrigan and Gary, Wardens Antoine and Evka want to discuss their investigations into the gods and the Blight. Okay. Let's go to Dogtown. I will always have Dogtown, huh? I mean, that dragon is just too much. Everything is still a mess. Mess. I already read all this. Fucking hell. Thought I pick up that. There are definitely more candle hopes around, and Dave started bringing more messages to the shop. Not once sent on purpose, but calls for help that were lost unsent. Pleas that we might not have otherwise seen. Are they finding these of their own violation? Is that possible? Whatever been done to impress them, I'm not sorry for it. How the fuck are you undiscovered? So I need to go this. Let's fast travel.
This should never happen. Not anywhere.
Candle Hope advertisement messages delivered in a wink. Trust the Candle Hopes we deliver. What the fuck does that even mean?
cloth and leather, with all the fine touches.
Oh wow, this cold damage is increased by 50% for stack on shield on the target. In Rattos citizen's outfit.
You're an interesting customer.
There is no icon for the merchant.
And now a dragon. What's happening to this city? I heard some people lost their homes. I wish there was something I could do.
What could you do anyway? You're not a builder. You'd just get in the way. Let the Templars deal with it.
The team pursues leads that reveal disturbing information about the spread of the blight, but also gain some unexpected aid.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed, but today we have a guest, and he needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Adar, the man who led us all.
Fucking hell, he looks like me. Adar, like Adari. Adar knows everyone. Why are you here? Let's cut the crap.
You're here to help? Or are you taking over?
I'm not taking over. Solus fooled the Inquisition. He fooled me. Your team stopped him. And your team is dealing with the gods that escaped.
So you've heard about them?
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elgar'nan and Gillenane.
I don't know if I can. You can count on me. This is on you.
Sounds like I'm cleaning up your mess.
Rook.
No, Harding. This is my mess.
The Inquisition sealed the breach and stopped Corypheus. We saved the world.
We also left Southern Thedas vulnerable to Qunari invasion, as the Exalted Council showed.
But the Inquisition didn't start the Mage Rebellion. We didn't start any of this.
We did our best. But our best had consequences. When those consequences became apparent, I turned the Inquisition over to the Chantry, rather than create even bigger political problems. Too many leaders claim credit while avoiding responsibility. I won't be one of them. So, Rook, I am asking you to help me clean up my mess.
Okay.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do his best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. He has not been idle while you assembled your team.
Tell me more about South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elgar'nan and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrayo and Halam Sharal are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My mom.
Don't worry. I talked to the Divine and your mother's safe with the Inquisition.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might just be an arm of the Chantry now. But we've still done our part to get people to fight this threat together. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
How are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet him.
I need your spies, I need your connections. I need an army, I need your connections.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength.
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. He brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic and it's tied to the veil. To him, somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Good, I don't trust him. Solus is trapped.
Solus is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solus is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
I considered Solus a friend. I had hoped to convince him to see reason. It's too late for that now. But still, if this can give you some insight, help you understand him, whatever it turns out to be, I hope that it helps.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help you, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you. We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
Change in the wind. Rumors reach the team of a new Darkspawn threat. Check in with the team. Return to lighthouse. After learning of mounting danger from the Inquisitor, being warned by the First Warden not to interfere with the Grey Warden business, the team hears rumors of a Darkspawn threat approaching Weishaupt.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
It's to be the gods. We need to warn them. How far out? We need to warn them.
We need to warn the Wardens. Let them know what's coming.
Agreed. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus. See if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
Message from the front. Message from the front. The fight for the South. Rook, though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I'd heard of you from Warwick, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. She's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet. As always, adding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I sent grim tidings. The echoes of Solus' ritual and escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. An orless splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. Phantom Corsair harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in the tedious, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself, and when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First rounds on me. Yours, Inquisitor. Fuck. Had some memento. Where are they? Okay. Oh, they upstairs. Where are these two?
Manifestation.
Talk to Darwin, talk to Harding.
So, Emric, you're a Mortalitasi.
Mortalitasi is a general term. I belong to the Moon Watch.
But you are a necromancer.
Yes, certainly.
What was that? What is going on with Harding?
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaper didn't like me asking about Shaper Volta, or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
That's disappointing. Should have done more than talk.
Wish we had time to head down there and show them what you can do.
I don't think that would have helped.
Think how satisfying it would be.
Yeah. What's satisfying about being thrown in a Deep Roads prison? Orzammar takes its heritage very seriously.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Huh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kalsharak. It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're closer to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
More. Let's talk about Kalsharak.
I'm curious about Kalsharak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the Deep Roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kalsharak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
They had no choice.
They had to. Lose a Tig or lose everyone.
Children, families. It's unforgivable.
Sometimes people have to do unforgivable things.
You've heard, haven't you, that the Kalsharak dwarves were forced to change in order to survive. No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask.
Or what if Orzammar is lying?
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kalsharak doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
Okay. What do we do?
How do we get in touch with these Kalsharak dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Deep Roads is available now, okay. I think I will continue with the story until the chapter 9. And then finish this side quest.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
Manfred eats. I do. Bribery makes it worse. Manfred eats.
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either. But it worked.
Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, if I had a treat. That was just a little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
You got this. Be nice to Darren. Squawk. Quiet.
Quiet? I tried.
Wait, you can't just leave me with it.
Good luck with that.
Talk with everybody except Varric.
Damn it. I should be out there with you. Bianca's getting cranky cooped up in here.
You've regret.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
It was a bit further down. What does this get us?
Anyone see anything in that memory we can use?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
I see Mythal's reasons.
I think I get where Mythal is coming from.
Really?
You've just finished some big war, everyone is exhausted, and now Elganon won't give up power. If Mythal sided with Solus, would Elganon have backed down?
Not a chance.
It would have led to another war. Mythal tried to keep the peace.
And Solus must see that, but still can't accept that she chose peaceful politics over his ideals.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regret. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Talk to Solus. think we have another memory here.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurists seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurists and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
I don't think so, and think yes, obviously. Maybe, moving on. Maybe, let's go with maybe.
Whether they were doing it or not, Solus cared about her. That's what matters.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Oh, you know that story.
I heard this story in the Veil Jumpers, but it's yours to share, Balar.
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Solus felt guilty. Solus was worried. Let's go with that.
The Blight's one of the only things that really scares Solus. He came to Mythal afraid.
And she took it seriously, too.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, he met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon. Nice. The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
What do we mean by killed?
Okay, sorry. Point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
He blames himself. The one good god got killed. And that explains it.
Solus goes to Mythal, the one semi-reasonable elven god, for help, and the other gods kill her for it. I imagine the Dread Wolf's rebellion heated up significantly after that.
Right. And Mythal wasn't there to keep the other gods in check anymore.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Okay. Second memory. What? I have another one? Have you regret? What the fuck is going on here? Huh? Dash. Let me check these two, what they doing. I don't have time enough to start a new memory.
Pleased to be working with you, Scout Harding.
Just call me Harding. Should I call you Professor Volkarin?
Oh no, Emmerich will do. This doesn't seem a group to insist on formality.
I'm surprised some of us still wear pants.
Who needs pants? Fuck the pants.
That place where Rook found you, the ossuary. What else goes on there?
Nothing good.
How did you survive it?
Shut down completely. Think nothing, feel nothing, except what you need to escape.
What's left?
If you're lucky, revenge. And bad dreams.
Huh? Just go straight.
Nev, I took a lot of notes while you were away. About what we did, and who we met, and what I thought you might notice. I know you like keeping notes. I thought if you came back, maybe it would help. I'm sorry, that's... No.
It's great, Belle. Really. Thanks.
Okay. Making up with the Neve. Let's send it here and start a new video with another memory. Okay, God bless you all, stay safe and peace.